Hello friends, welcome in my channel Pharma Talks, and in the method validation series today we are going to discuss what is linearity and range. Okay, so started. So when we perform the linearity, so the first question arises, how do you test the linearity of your analytical method? How we test the linearity of the analytical method and how we find the range of the analytical method. So okay, in this video we are going to briefly discuss about this, what is linearity, what is range, and what is the acceptance criteria, and in which test we perform, how we perform it. Okay, so before starting, much clear about what is linearity. Linearity is the ability of analytical method procedure to obtain a response that is directly proportional to concentration amount of analyte in the sample within the given range. Okay, so what is range? A range of the analytical method is the interval between upper level and lower level of analyte that have been determined with acceptable accuracy, precision, and linearity. So once you perform the linearity with the same way you have performed, you have find your range of the method. With the help of linearity you can also find the range of your method. In the same sequence you can find both linearity and range. So what is range? The range of the method is the interval between the upper level and lower level of analyte that have been determined with acceptable accuracy, precision, and linearity. So what ICH guidelines says about the linearity? ICH guidelines recommend evaluating a minimum of 5 concentration to assess linearity. According to the ICH guideline, we have to evaluating 5 concentration to assess the linearity. We minimum 5 concentration we need it. So linearity solution are prepared by performing serial dilution of a stock solution. The responses of the interested peak are plotted against the corresponding actual concentration, use, potency, and purity. So many have a question how we inject the linearity solution in HPLC. It is performed in duplicate or in triplicate. So according to ICH, each linearity solution prepared should be injected either duplicate or triplicate to assess its precision. According to the Brazil regulation, Anvisa required linearity to be performed by preparing 3 individual stock solution, triplicate stock, and the serial dilution. There are 5 different levels. So how we perform the linearity in dissolution? In dissolution should be performed from 10% to 50% of the working concentration. For multiple strength, 10% of the, if you have a multiple stranded, you have to perform the linearity. You have to perform like this: 10% of the lower concentration and the 150% of the higher concentration, including the working range. For control release formulation, plus minus 20% over the specified limit. And what is the acceptance criteria for this? The responses should be linear and correlation should be not less than 0.995. Okay, if we have to perform the linearity in the related substance and residual solvent, if we talk about the API, active pharmaceutical ingredient, so we have performed the linearity from the LQ level to 150 level of known and unknown impurities. So you have to first decide your LQ level. After that you perform it with 150%, and between the LQ and 150% you have to perform 5 different concentration ranges. You have to decide the 5 different dilution or concentration ranges to perform the linearity, minimum 5 according to the ICH. And in formulation, linearity have to perform from LQ to 200% of the limit concentration of known and unknown impurities. So what is the acceptance criteria for this? So linearity responses should be linear and correlation should be not less than 0.99. Okay, how we perform the linearity in essay and content uniformity. For essay, 80% to 120% of working concentration. Okay, you have to perform the linearity from how 80% to 120% of the working concentration. For content uniformity, 70% to 130% of the working concentration. What is the acceptance criteria for this? The responses should be linear, correlation coefficient should not be less than 0.995. Okay, this is enough. It is all about the word linearity and range in the method validation. So I have some question for you guys, so please comment in the comment box, is the similar way you perform your linearity? So just comment it on my video to say it. Does your method always show a linearity? Is there any problem you faces during perform the linearity? So what problem you have faces, what difficulties you face, is the similar way you perform the linearity? Anything you have any doubt about any topic, please comment and suggest the topic to make a video on my next. Okay, thank you, welcome, and please like, share and subscribe my channel and share my video to grow my channel. Thank you.